We hope you enjoyed the vegan dinner provided by Soma Rasa. And we'd like to introduce our first guest from DC, Gaura Vani. Gaura Vani was raised from birth in temples in India and the US by his parents in the Bhakti Yoga tradition. He plays ancient Indian drums and sings in archaic languages like Sanskrit for the blue-skinned Lord Krishna.
Oui, donc on aimerait vous présenter notre invité spécial, Gaura Vani. Il a été éduqué dans les temples toute sa vie depuis sa naissance, en Inde et aux États-Unis par ses parents, dans la tradition du Bhakti Yoga. Il joue les anciens tambours indiens, les mridangas, et il chante dans la langue ancienne, le sanskrit, pour le Seigneur Krishna.
Gaura Vani Krishna Kishora is a musical adept. His various talents as a composer and artist enhanced by the depth of his practice. Kishore's flute playing comes with spiritual resonance and a deep devotion to the path. His rhythmic style is distinct and creative. His kirtan is soulful, and he has been the prime engineer manning the helm throughout the 9 Islands recording project. Many facets of the Mayapuris have been crafted by his management and administrative action. Kishore is also the head of a non-profit organization, Our Future Hope, meant for sharing the culture of Kirtan and Bhakti with youth from Bhakti centers all around the world.
Krishna Kishora est un adepte musical qui a de nombreux talents en tant qu'interprète et de compositeur. Ce qui a influencé le développement de sa pratique spirituelle. La flûte de Kishore vibre avec la résonance spirituelle d'une dévotion profonde. Son style rythmique est distinct et créatif. Ses kirtans sont remplis de soul. Et il a c'est lui qui a, ok, oui, c'est très bien écrit en anglais. C'est lui qui a géré le projet, fondé le projet des 9 îles, 9 Islands, et depuis toutes les facettes des Mayapuris ont été gérées par son arrangement. Il est aussi le chef d'une organisation à but non lucratif qui s'appelle Our Future Hope Inc., qui est fondée pour partager la culture du kirtan et de la bhakti avec les jeunes dans tous les centres de la bhakti à travers le monde.
So, without further ado, Gaura Vani and Krishna Kishora.
Good evening. I'm so sorry we don't speak French. When we were driving here, the boys, they were practicing trying to speak French, but I won't subject you to their French stylings. How many of you speak English? Okay, so forgive me. We're going to share some stories and other things this evening. It will be in English, unfortunately. If anyone feels really like, I cannot understand what is going on, you tell me and we'll invite back up our translator, okay? Because it's very important that we... Is that all right?
Yeah, very good.
Okay. It's very important for us that we understand why we sing. Why we're doing what we're doing. We're not parrots, we're not robots. We are beautiful spirit souls, Atma, divine beings. And we should feel that divine connection in everything that we do. So why we do what we do is very important. Thank you. So we're blessed to we have Vaishnav here. Please give Vaishnav a round of applause. And this is my son, my youngest of three, Kirtan. Again, my name is Gaura Vani. This is Kishore's brother, Nimai. And of course, one of my oldest friends, and like my little brother, Krishna Kishora. And we're meeting for the first time, Aleks on bass guitar. We actually have been flying to Montreal quite often for many months to rehearse with Aleks. No, that's a lie. We just met him. We've never even played together. This is our first time playing together. So we're very adventurous here in Bhakti. Thank you, Aleks. And I also want to thank our sound man, Dan. He was very fun. And also very sweet, and he worked very hard, so give a round of applause for him. We're traveling with a group of us of 20 across. We did a bunch of kirtans in Toronto, and now a few engagements here in Montreal. And aren't they lovely? Look at these young men. So imagine that our kirtan tonight is a river that is flowing. Sometimes when people are bathing in the river, they put their toes in, and then they put their feet in, and then they splash water on their face, and they sit there for a long time. And other people just come, take off their shirt and jump in. We're going to be the second. Please clap your hands. Kirtan of the Sacred Heart, Kirtan. This is, she is the heart. Radha is the heart of the divine. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. young man in the back. Don't stop yourself, my friend, if you want to dance. Just be like a child in front of God. Be like a child. So once, the famous Sufi poet Rumi, before he was a famous poet, he was just a regular old guy. He was captivated by material knowledge, logic, history, facts, figures. In fact, he had a book that had been given to him by the town elders in Konya. So this book, very large, it had all the history of the town. It was a big tome. And it was wrapped in gold and jewels, studded with gems and jewels. It had all the history of all the town elders and fathers and all these people. And he was sitting in the town square by a fountain reading the book. Are you with me? Then his guru, his teacher, Shams, a mystic, came out from the desert. He was very dirty, disheveled. And he said, "Oh, Rumi, what is it that you're looking at?" And Rumi said, "Oh, this is not something that you're interested in. Don't worry about this." And Shams said, "Oh, no, please, I want to see the book. It looks so lovely." And Rumi said, "Okay, look, I've been entrusted with this book. Be very careful. Be very careful." Shams took the book in his hands lovingly, and then he threw it in the fountain. Rumi screamed, he dove into the fountain. "What have you done?" And he pulls the book out, and the book is completely dry. You know, this is all handmade ink. You know, this thing should have been like a sea of ink at this point. It's totally dry. And Shams said to him, "Don't worry, this knowledge in this book, it will always be dry." So Rumi, this kind of awakening began to happen in Rumi. Now imagine, my friends, that each of the spiritual traditions we have on this wall, in this beautiful temple of worship, all the different religions. Imagine each is a village with a well. Zoroastrianism, Judaism, etc., Hinduism, Christianity, right? And you go to this town and you meet the people in this place, and they invite you into their home, and they give you their most precious thing. What is their most precious thing? That's right. Don't you love Krishna Kishora? Water. What is the substance of life? Water. And they say, our town has many histories. Our town has many stories. But the most beautiful thing about our town is the taste and the fragrance of the water in the well of our town. And you taste it. You're a hungry traveler. You've come all the way from Toronto and you're thirsty. And you agree, this water is the best water I've ever tasted. Anywhere. And then after some time you travel on to the next village and you taste the water there and you think, this is also love. They love the water here. They love the water there. My friends, every spiritual tradition is loving their water, tasting their water, getting wet in their water, of their well. But as we know, the underground river that feeds all of these streams is God. Kirtan connects us with that underground river, right? It doesn't allow us to stay on the shallow surface, but we go down deep and begin to actually dwell in the river that feeds all of these traditions. So my friends, I invite you to my village. My village is called Vrindavan. And I would like to share the water of the village of Vrindavan. Is that all right? I think after tasting this water, you will agree it's the sweetest water of all the water in the world. The water tastes like this. Gopal, 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 Jai, Jai. Shri Radha. You know, some say that those who love Krishna are actually followers of Shri Radha. Did you know that? For thousands and thousands of years, Radha was a hidden kind of open secret. Radha and Krishna are considered in the tradition of Bhakti to be two halves of a whole. Two halves of a whole. God loving God. Radha, the divine lover. Krishna, the divine beloved. But out of, just like for example, you don't put your most precious things just out in public. Usually they're hidden, kept secret, and kept away. The most precious things are usually only shared when someone knows you very, very well, right? When you have just like a block party, I don't know what you call it in French, a block party? What's the term for a block party?
Block party.
Something similar? Okay. Seems maybe block parties are universal. If you have a block party, you serve on paper plates, right? Paper plates for the block party. But when you have your dear friends, you have the handmade, ceramic, beautiful, right? This is how it is. So in that sense, Radha was not just tossed out in public. In fact, even in the form of the temple, you would see only Krishna. And Radha was considered to be inside. She's the heart of Krishna. She's inside Krishna. It wasn't until around 500 years ago, 600 years ago, that Radha, the divine feminine, became so prominently worshipped. And that is all because of Sri Chaitanya. And this lineage of Kirtan that we come from. I didn't invent it, I'm lucky enough to be part of it. I don't get credit except that I'm part of the block party, that's all. Okay, come on, listen to this flute. Krishna Kishora. Nectar flowing from his flute. Imagine how good Krishna plays the flute. When you hear Krishna Kishora play the flute, you're like, oh my gosh, mind-boggling. So the story goes, this is the appearance of Chaitanya. This is how we get this tradition of Kirtan. Once, Radha and Krishna, is it okay if I tell you a story?
Yeah.
Sorry. We thought you came here to dance, but then no one danced, so I figured you came here for stories. Once, Radha and Krishna were sitting together, and a little bee started smelling the fragrance of Radha's beautiful skin, which is said to be the color of molten gold. Do you believe that, Dan? Molten gold, the color of Radha's skin. Dan has no problem. Dan is full faith. Dan is a connoisseur of reality. Molten gold. This bee, this bumblebee was so intoxicated by the fragrance of Radha. He started hovering around her to taste her cheek. And she was going like this, like, why is this bee coming all the time? Like, why? And so Krishna's friend, he has one friend named Madhu Mangal. Tell us about Madhu Mangal, Dima. What do you know about Madhu Mangal?
He loves to eat.
He loves sweets, he's chubby, right?
Yeah.
He's a joker. He thought, I'm going to be the hero, I'm going to save Radha from the bee. So he came over and he shooed the bee away. And he said, Radha, and he tried to compose a Sanskrit poem. He said, Radha, I have chased away the king of sweetness. And his his Sanskrit poetry, he made a rhyme. And she thought that he was speaking about Madhava, Krishna. Another name for Krishna is that he's the king of sweetness. And Krishna was sitting next to her, and Madhu Mangal said, I chased Krishna away. And her heart like skipped a beat, and she fainted. She's sitting next to Krishna, and she thought Krishna's gone, and the emotion overwhelmed her, and she fainted. And Krishna saw this. Doesn't mean Krishna thought, how is this possible? She's loving me. I'm receiving the love of Radha, and she has a higher experience by giving love than I'm getting by receiving love. And when Radha came back to consciousness, after Krishna nourished her back, he said, Radha, I want to taste the love that you have. I need what you have. I don't want this. I want that. And you know what she said to him? Remember I said this to her? What did she say?
You can't handle my love.
Can you hear? You want? Say it again.
You cannot handle my love.
You're not strong enough. You can't handle the love. She said, Krishna, if you loved me as much as I loved you, your body would be so filled with ecstasy that you would lift yourself up and smash yourself on the ground. You can't handle this love. But he begged. He said, I want to be a devotee. I want to be like you. I want to taste the sweetness of kirtan. I want to dance. I want to sing. I want to serve other devotees. I want the love that you have, Sri Radha. She said, all right, I will come with you, and together we will take the form of a devotee, a bhakta. And I will be like a golden armor. You know the armor? I will be a golden armor protecting your body. And every time you fall in ecstasy, I will take the beating so that you're not smashed into a million pieces. So this is the appearance of Sri Chaitanya, the hidden avatar, the golden avatar. The roots of this kirtan tradition, this ecstatic kirtan tradition, Radha and Krishna in one form come to taste the mood of a bhakta, of a devotee. God wants what you have. He doesn't, he's tired of being God, he wants to be a devotee and taste the love that we here have tonight. You'll find me, I'm a very mixed up devotee. Now I'm going to quote Rumi again here after all this. What to say, I don't know. If I can find it. Okay. Thank God for this amazing library. Okay, Rumi says, you guys ready for this? Yeah. This that we have now is not imagination. This is not grief. This is not joy. This is not a state of judging or elation or sadness. All those things, they come and they go. They come and they go. This is the presence that does not. It's dawn. Here in the splendor of coral, inside the friend, the simple truth of what is said. What else could human beings want? What else could human beings want? When grapes turn into nectar, it is this that they are wanting. When the night sky pours by, it's really just a crowd of beggars. And they all want some of this that we have now. This that we have created the body cell by cell, like bees building a honeycomb. The human body and the universe grew from this. Not that this grew from the universe and the human body. This that we have now is not imagination. It is the presence. So in the mood of Sri Chaitanya and this beautiful story of Radha and Krishna coming together, we're going to sing a few of the prayers that were actually written by Chaitanya himself. Is that alright? It's called Shikshastakam. Please say Param. Param means topmost, just like the word paramount. Param, Sanskrit, Param. Vijayate. Vijayate. It means like to be supremely victorious over all things. Vijayate. Shri Krishna. Sankirtana. Param Vijayate. Shri Krishna. Sankirtana. It means whatever you desire, whatever is in your heart, it comes from a spiritual root. I may want to be a famous musician. I may want to be a wealthy man. May want to be handsome, or this or that, or whatever I think I want. Actually, it comes from a spiritual desire, the desire of my soul. And that desire can be nourished and fulfilled beyond your wildest imagination simply by chanting God's names. What do you think of this, Krishna Kishora? Amen. So we'll sing this line like a chorus. Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. This dark age of Kali, the age of quarrel, the age of hypocrisy. Those who are born in this dark age, you know what Sri Chaitanya says in this beautiful poem? Those of us who are born during this dark age are very lucky. Lucky? Yes, because our hearts are like the kite of a flower, the night blooming white lotus. And as our hearts are touched by the rays of the moon of the holy name that is rising in the night sky, our hearts begin to open and fill the world with fragrance. In the next verse he says, there are thousands and millions of names, like crests of water on the ocean, thousands of millions of names. What are some of the names of the divine that we love to taste on our lips? Someone call out a name of God. Another. Unlimited names. They say that if you took ink and you wrote down all of the qualities of the divine, you would empty an ocean and still not make a dent. Thousands, millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these names, Sri Chaitanya writes in his poetry, in these names, you have invested all of your energies, all of your transcendental energies. And you can chant them anywhere at any time. On a bus with 15 young men. Anywhere, anytime. But Sri Chaitanya asks, why is it that I seem to have a taste for everything else? Where is my taste for singing God's names? I have a taste for Instagram. I have a taste for rotten news, gossip. He asked, why? Where is our taste for singing God's names? Here's how that beautiful poem sounds. Nama Kari Buddha Nija Sarva Shakti Tatra verses that we'll sing tonight. This verse is considered to be the most precious possession of a bhakta, a lover of God, a devotee. This verse, Sri Chaitanya says, can reveal to us our true eternal spiritual identity beyond the body. Beyond this body, I am something beyond the body. I'm not an American man. I'm not a musician. I'm not a father. What am I? I am an eternal soul. I'm not my mind. I'm not my ego. No, Sri Chaitanya says, you are an eternal spiritual being made of Satchit Ananda, eternity, knowledge, and bliss. And this verse that we're going to sing next, this verse is the key to realizing this. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for your spiritual awakening? Yeah! You didn't realize you would get free dinner and a spiritual awakening. Okay, this is the third verse of Shikshastakam. You can find it on the internet. You can chant it every day. This will reveal your spiritual identity. Dan, are you ready? Okay, Dan's ready. Here's the translation. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower
in the strong street,
lower than a blade of grass. One should offer all respect to others and expect none in return. In such a state of mind, you can chant the holy name constantly. This is the panacea, the peace formula. If we could just do this, everything would be perfect. Here's how it sounds in the beautiful Sanskrit of Sri Chaitanya, the last of our verses that we'll sing today. If you know, please sing along.
one voice, with one heart, with one open heart. How do we say this in French?
Yeah, what he said. How did you walk?
Everyone take your seats. The night is still young. The night is young. Like a bus full of teenage boys.
That sounds specific for a moment.